Zeros, ones, the code is tight. Building dreams in the neon. Frank's World. Quantum leaps, AI streams. Frank's World. It's a dream. It's the dream.
Well, hello, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, Twitch, Facebook, and I believe that's everything. Unless I said LinkedIn, I don't remember. My name is Frank Lavinia, and that is an excellent lead-in because, in case you're wondering why I've not been doing a lot of live streams, normally I like to do live streams. I always mentally shoot for one a day, but realistically, I usually do about 3 a week. But also, the podcast production schedule is woefully behind. 2 things have made that happen. Again, not an excuse, just an explanation, right? I listen to a lot of the, extreme ownership type stuff. And one of the things is that I did have a concussion, so I have the hipster glasses. And that has taken a lot of the wind out of my sails. And a lot of the content that you see me produce over the last so many, let me make sure actually I am streaming to all these platforms, yes, has been because my automation has basically kind of carried the day, where just stuff that I had kind of automated, kind of working in the background, or at least me with limited capacity. So even still, by now, I should be well over 100 posts on Frank's World. I'm at 87, I think, as of last night. Just a simple fact of, thank goodness for, thank the good Lord for automation. I'm in the middle of re-putting my office back together because we had a flood in November, and let me see, can I lower this desk anymore? We did have a flood in November, and a lot of the floor in the basement was trashed, so we finally got around to replacing it. So I have a brand new floor, and I dare say a clean-ish office, but everything's still kind of being put back together. You can see all my NASs and stuff like that being kind of temporarily wired, so I can get the stuff. But I did preserve, of course, the massive thing. But as an added bonus, I did able to bring the whiteboard back. This was in another room that was my office a while ago, and so I'm very happy to have that back. And yeah, that's all I got right now. You'll see as I get it, more together in just over the next day or two. But yeah, so I want to let everyone know that yes, I am alive. Yes, I'm more or less okay. The kids are still off from school because we had a big snowstorm. I'll be sure to post those pictures too. But yeah, concussions are no joke, and I did have to take some serious downtime to do that. I will say that these blue blocker glasses are just such a godsend in terms of their ability to just block out a lot of the really bad or excessive blue light, whether it's fluorescent lights, whether it's these. I've actually kind of gotten used to them. So they let me look at the screen a lot longer than I normally would have. So I am in the process of healing. I'm probably about back to 80% power, so to speak. But having to rip everything out here, and the logistics, these monitors, they look cool, but the logistics of, 6 monitors with 6 external power supplies and 6 connectors on a Windows 10 box, because that box has not been blessed by Microsoft to have the ability to run Windows 11. So I actually have to disconnect it from the internet until I get around to basically moving it over to Ubuntu. At the end of the day, again, don't want to go too much on a rant on this. At the end of the day, this machine here will probably be my only daily driver that runs Windows 11. I might be porting the little gamer box. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm actually might keep that at Windows 11 too, just because I have games on and stuff like that. Not that I play a lot of games, but it is a good stress relief. And That's going to be set up in that little corner there. And this is actually a stand-up desk, so I can kind of do that. I can change the angle of things and things like that. But let me go back to resting position. Um, Again, you know, just you know, dealing with infrastructure, which is very important. um, so that's all I got for today. But I don't let the folks that are still alive. This is really messed up with a lot of schedules and things like that I have. I even hardly listen to audiobooks, which is unlike me. I did discover green noise, and there's a playlist for concussion healing on Spotify. Highly recommend it. Um, and Let me know what you think. I'm going to sign off, and yeah, that's all I got. Unless I got any questions. So if you look here, if you look here, let's see. So this is my armature that has the 3 monitors. You can kind of see there's still furniture in the hallway and stuff. But um, what? So I've got like half of that screen blocked off. I'm going to see if I can get like a different setup for this desk here, kind of maybe a top by top, and then move this somewhere else because this is kind of annoying. Um, this is a much smaller desk, so I have a little more room to move around and kind of set up different things. But yeah, so this is my office, and all that extra light is the snow bouncing off of that too, which probably doesn't help either. But with that in mind, I'm going to sign off because I got a bunch of things I got to get done today, and I have to protect a lot of my cognitive abilities, cognitive uh, things. But I want to let folks know I'm still alive, I'm still doing well, and I'm doing better each day. And if you go to um, Humble Bundle, I haven't had a chance to check out Humble Bundle. How bad is that? So you know, I love Humble Bundle. They don't pay me. They don't do this. I wish Monster Energy would pay me because that has been indispensable in getting over this. Um, Check it out. They had some cool stuff. I did see some notifications. They had some really interesting stuff. I'll probably do a live stream later today or tomorrow. We'll walk through it. But like I said, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff wherever you're watching this. And I'm going to play the outro.